Ever wondered what happened to the cast of Lucy after the film's release in 2014? From Scarlett Johansson's rise as an action icon to Morgan Freeman's continued legendary presence, the stars of this mind-bending sci-fi thriller have gone on fascinating journeys. In this video, we'll take a look at the Lucy cast then and now, how their careers evolved, and what they're up to today. Let's dive into the transformation. Scarlett Johansson as Lucy Miller. Scarlett Johansson shines as Lucy Miller in Lucy, playing a young woman thrust into a world of unimaginable power after a synthetic drug causes her brain capacity to expand exponentially. As Lucy, she begins to access hidden abilities from telekinesis to time manipulation, making her transformation both thrilling and terrifying. Johansson brings a perfect balance of vulnerability and strength to the character, capturing Lucy's emotional journey as she grapples with her newfound powers while desperately seeking to understand the limits of her mind. Scarlett Johansson's career is a masterclass in evolution. From child star to global icon, she's become one of the most powerful and highest-paid actresses in the world. Her breakthrough came with Lost in Translation, 2003, where her quiet, emotional performance opposite Bill Murray earned her critical acclaim and a BAFTA award. Johansson seamlessly transitioned into blockbuster territory with her role as Natasha Romanoff, aka Black Widow, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Starting with Iron Man 2 in 2010, she played the fierce spy across a decade of Marvel films, culminating in her own solo film Black Widow. Beyond action, Johansson shines in complex dramas like Marriage Story, 2019, and Jojo Rabbit, 2019, both of which earned her Oscar nominations in the same year. She's also lent her voice to acclaimed films like Her, where she played an AI with more humanity than most live-action characters. Outside of acting, Johansson is deeply rooted in family. She's a mother and an advocate for various causes, including women's rights. Her grounded nature and powerhouse performances reflect her multifaceted identity, making her a remarkable figure both on and off the screen. Morgan Freeman as Professor Samuel Norman. Morgan Freeman delivers a commanding performance as Professor Samuel Norman in Lucy, portraying a renowned neuroscientist whose research on brain capacity becomes central to the film's narrative. Unlike the action-driven Lucy, Norman represents wisdom and scientific curiosity, offering insight into humanity's untapped potential. As Lucy's abilities rapidly evolve, he serves as both a guide and a witness, fascinated yet cautious about the consequences of her transformation. Morgan Freeman's career spans over 5 decades, earning him global recognition as one of the most respected actors of his generation. Known for his distinctive voice and commanding presence, Freeman has delivered unforgettable performances in films like The Shawshank Redemption, Say 7 Un, and $1 Million Baby, for which he won an Oscar. Beyond acting, Freeman has become a renowned narrator, lending his voice to documentaries and commercials. His career continues to inspire, blending wisdom with versatility across genres. Off-screen, Freeman is a philanthropist and environmental advocate dedicated to causes like climate change and racial equality. His enduring presence in cinema and society cements him as one of the most respected actors of all time. Choi Min-sik as Mr. Jang. Choi Min-sik brings chilling intensity to the role of Mr. Jang in Lucy, portraying a ruthless Korean drug lord who unknowingly triggers Lucy's transformation into a superhuman. As the villain, Mr. Jang is brutal, calculated, and terrifyingly calm. His cold eyes and violent methods establish him as a relentless threat throughout the film. Choi's performance doesn't rely on many words. His presence alone radiates danger. He plays the perfect counterbalance to Lucy's evolving power, representing the chaos and cruelty she must rise above. International audiences may recognize Choi Min-sik from his unforgettable lead role in Old Boy, 2003, a cult classic that showcased his raw emotional power and cemented his place as one of South Korea's most revered actors. Unlike many Hollywood villains, Choi gives Mr. Jang a grounded menace that feels disturbingly real. Off-screen, Choi is known for his dedication to Korean cinema and has been vocal about protecting artistic freedom in his home country. Whether in thrillers, dramas, or action films, he brings a fierce authenticity to every role, making Mr. Jang a standout villain in Lucy. AMR Waked as Pierre Del Rio. AMR Waked plays Pierre Del Rio, a determined French police officer who becomes Lucy's reluctant ally in Lucy, 2014. As Lucy's powers grow beyond human comprehension, Del Rio remains grounded, representing the human side of the story. He doesn't fully understand what Lucy is becoming, but he chooses to help her anyway, risking his life to fight alongside her. Wake's portrayal adds a touch of realism and heart to the film. His character gives Lucy someone to protect, someone to remind her of the world she's rapidly outgrowing. Amr Wake is one of Egypt's most internationally recognized actors. He's appeared in global hits like Syriana alongside George Clooney and Salmon Fishing in the Yemen with Ewan McGregor. His performances often blend intelligence, intensity, and vulnerability, making him a standout in both Hollywood and Middle Eastern cinema. Outside of film, Wake is known for his outspoken views on human rights and freedom of expression. Julian Rhind-Tutt the Limey. Julian Rhind-Tutt plays the Limey in Lucy, a slick and shady character involved in the international drug operation that sets the film's chaos in motion. Though his screen time is limited, Rhind-Tutt brings a memorable mix of charm and menace to the role. With his polished look and cool demeanor, the Limey stands out as a symbol of the global reach and sophistication behind the criminal enterprise Lucy finds herself caught in. Julian Rhind-Tutt is best known for his quirky and charismatic role in the British comedy series Green Wing, where his comedic timing and eccentric charm made him a fan favorite. But he's equally skilled in dramatic roles, having appeared in films like The Trench and Notting Hill. Off-screen, Rhind-Tutt is respected for his theatrical work and versatility as an actor. Whether he's playing a doctor, a villain, or a comic lead, he brings depth and uniqueness to every role, making the Limey a small but memorable piece of Lucy's intense puzzle. Pilou Asbæk as Richard. Pilou Asbæk plays Richard in Lucy, 2014, one of the criminals involved in the dark underworld that unwittingly alters Lucy's life forever. Though his appearance is brief, Richard's role is vital. He's part of the group that abducts Lucy and forces her into a terrifying drug smuggling operation. Pilou brings a sharp edge to the character, portraying Richard with just enough menace to remind the audience how easily innocence can be swept into violence. His gritty energy helps set the tone for Lucy's transformation from helpless victim to powerful force of nature. Pilou Asbæk is best known globally for his chilling role as Euron Greyjoy in Game of Thrones, where he played a cunning and ruthless pirate lord. He's also starred in Ghost in the Shell alongside Scarlett Johansson, further showcasing his talent in high-stakes action films. Off the screen, Pilou is known for his thoughtful views on acting and his dedication to complex characters. Whether he's playing a brutal villain or a conflicted soul, he brings intensity and authenticity. Leo Tipton as Caroline. Leo Tipton plays Caroline, Lucy's carefree and fun-loving roommate in Lucy, 2014. Though her role is small, Caroline represents the normal life Lucy is about to leave behind. In their brief scenes together, Tipton gives Caroline a light, bubbly presence, someone who's innocent, full of life, and completely unaware of the danger lurking just beneath the surface. Her contrast to Lucy's fast-evolving mind and abilities reminds viewers of how quickly everything can change and how fragile normal life really is. Before stepping into acting, Leo Tipton gained fame as a finalist on America's Next Top Model, quickly transitioning into film with roles in hit movies like Crazy, Stupid, Love, and Warm Bodies. Known for their quirky charm and natural screen presence, Tipton often plays characters who are relatable, offbeat, and engaging. In recent years, Leo Tipton has also been celebrated for being open about their identity and advocating for LGBTQ visibility. Nicholas Fongfeth as G. Nicholas Fongfeth plays G in Lucy, one of the henchmen working under the ruthless drug lord Mr. Jang. Though his role is not central, G plays a critical part in the early stages of Lucy's transformation, helping carry out the brutal tasks that set the film's action in motion. With a cold stare and intimidating presence, Fongfeth brings silent menace to the screen, making G a symbol of the dangerous criminal underworld Lucy is pulled into. While Lucy remains one of Nicholas Fongfeth's most internationally recognized appearances, he has also taken on roles in various French and European productions, often playing intense or physically demanding characters. His background in martial arts and stunt work gives his performances an edge of realism, especially in high-tension scenes. Though not a household name, Fongfeth's performance as G adds to the gritty atmosphere of Lucy. He plays the kind of villain who doesn't need many lines to make an impact. His actions speak volumes. G may be a smaller role, but it's one that helps set the explosive story in motion.